um, to learn to draw easily. So if you're someone, good morning, Black Lotus. If you are someone that is a beginner, if you are someone that has wanted to start learning to draw, if you're someone that's starting a drawing practice again after being away for a long time from your art or from your drawing, it's a good way to approach building a foundation for your drawing and then building on top of it to get to that final drawing. A good, easy way for beginners to learn to draw. Thank you for the heart, me Black Lotus. Blondie, Black Lotus, how are you both doing this morning? I hope you are doing well. It's another beautiful day. You got it, Black Lotus. I'm with you on that one. We are going to have a wonderful morning and a wonderful day. I am with you on that one for sure. You're getting better every day. Uh-oh, that sounds good, Blondie. I'm excited to hear that. All right, let's get it together. All right, y'all. So let's get our reference image pulled up. I don't know. Oh, let me tell you, I will not be going. You are tired, Blondie? Yeah, you need to make sure you're getting a lot of rest now. Is it still freezing there? I'm sure it is. Yeah, I have a sweater on. It's kind of chilly here. It has been um 40 something degrees in the mornings, getting up to only like the mid 60s here for a couple days. And after it's here for a few days, that's when I start to feel it because inside starts to feel a little chilly. So it's interesting. But it's not, I'm not complaining because it's really not bad. It's just, I was like, oh, let me put on a little, it's a light, like a cardigan, nothing serious. What am I doing now? Oh, I already forgot. Oh my goodness. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, Gloria. Good morning. Oh, this is interesting, y'all. Huh. Y'all, this isn't allowing me to repost. This isn't allowing me to repost to my repost the live. That's interesting. Kim, good morning. Thank you for joining us. All right, y'all. Let me stop trying to figure out what's going on with the sharing and all that stuff and just get to work. We'll get warmed up in here. All right. Let's see where I need to pick up. Oh, y'all, I need to deal with these stairs. I don't really want to. Let me do this side of the building. Um, and I need to just if you see here, I can't. Oh, I see what it is. I was trying to figure out. So their gutter. Yeah, somebody told me the name of this the other day. Ah, this is your weakness. Good morning. Is it Sayanene? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I've been working on some just refining some basic sketches, building sketches. So I like buildings too. You know what my favorite thing is? I love storefronts. I don't know why I really like to do storefronts, but I really like to do storefronts. Um, Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Good morning, Allison. How are you? All right, y'all. Let me do this. Uh, let me do the. I'm just going to put a line for use a line to draw the the spout part of the gutters. I don't remember. Somebody told me what the name of them was the other day, and I forgot already. Cause I have them, but I kind of don't care. Storefronts are so neat. You don't know how to make good buildings. You're just into people's and in cars. Oh, Black Lotus. Good morning, Janine. How are you, my friend? Allison, Janine, Allison, thank you for getting your heart me's and for the golden buzzers. Yeah, I don't know. Ah, thanks, Janine. It's wet. That's why it looks like this. I just did my wash, so by the end of the day, it will be a little bit more up when it's dried, when it starts drying. Because if I don't put a diffuser in there, it's not going to, a blow dryer in there, it's not gonna dry. Juicy. Yeah, it is. I would never even put my hand in there right now. It's so full of product and water. Um, Black Lotus, are you saying you're into people in the cars or people and cars? I know you love Lighthouse. Uh-oh. You do love your lighthouse, that building you could draw, not fancy, and maybe some little tugboats. Hi, Andrew. How are you? How are you doing? How's how's your YouTube journey going so far? Did you get some more followers yesterday? How was it Nico? Y'all know that's what, oh, look at you. You're answering the question before I even ask it. You're done with Nico Robin? Did you post it? You gotta tell us if you posted it. So Black Lotus, I am going to, not today, but when I'm going to work on, remember we have a lighthouse that we're working on. So when I'm going to work on that lighthouse, you get to choose how I finish it up, my friend. You get to choose if I use pen, if I use paint, if I use like, you know, different types of inking. Remember, we have our lighthouse here, so you get to choose. Maybe we can add some details in there, some of the things you prefer. Like you said, little tugboats. Maybe we can do that. If I do it in gouache, maybe I can add some little stuff around it. Oh yeah, that sounds good, right? I don't know what these little golden buzzers are, y'all, but it was a new gift in there, and I was like, all right, let me put it up there. I don't know if it's for a new campaign or what, but it looks fun, and I decided to use it. Yeah, Black Lotus, since that's your favorite, you get to choose what we do with it. All right, there we go for that. And let me do the side, this detail over here. I don't know why I didn't, I should have continued it from the other side at the same time. But we can do that now. Because it's like, we will add a lot of additional detail here. Oh yeah, Andrew, I'm gonna be inking some of these with a lot of detail. I definitely will ink those. Hey McMay, good morning. Oh, no problem, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. How are you? Hey Bala, good morning. How are you? Oh McMay, thanks for getting your heart, me and the rose, friend. All right, Andrew. Andrew's gonna go sharpen his pencils. He finished Nico Robin, y'all. So let's see if Andrew's gonna give us a chance to pick what he draws today. Well, what? Yeah. Some of this, there's some detail up here. If you see this like decorative element around the edge, right below the eave, right under the eave there. It looks like it's just a wood decorative edge, something they've carved out of wood. But it really is pretty. So I'm going to get that detail once I'm inking here. Because y'all saw that those super fine nibs that I'm going to be using. So we'll get that detail there. I'm excited. That stuff we'll do next week. Oh, y'all, I will not be here tomorrow morning. Something you can use. Good morning. Welcome. You're back. All right, Andrew. So, Andrew, what are you going to be working on this morning? Oh, y'all, I didn't draw this thing. I'm doing well. Something you can use. No complaints on my end, my friend. Glad to be here this morning. Oh, Andrew, you're doing buildings. That sounds exciting. You have 2 subscribers. Yes, Andrew, I'm one of those subscribers. Are you going to be posting like reels of your work? Or are you just going to focus on going live? Oh, you know what, Andrew? You said you were going live on Saturday. You know that I think you have to have a certain number of subscribers before you can go live. Did you check that out? I just realized that. Yeah, I remember I'm co-streaming on the YT. Oh, something you can use. Thank you for getting your heart, me, and for the rose. Yeah, y'all. Some of this you'll see in here that a lot of what's going on here is in shadow. So I will put that tone in when I'm doing my final adding. I don't, y'all, my, I don't know what is going on. I just feel like I can't catch these angles properly. And frankly, what I should be doing is then using my ruler, but um, I'm trying to make things harder on me. So all this I'm going to capture in when we're adding whatever way. I am going to ink this one. Andrew was saying that's what you pulled from the bowl. I don't understand that, Andrew. Oh, do you have like a bowl of like prompts for yourself? Good morning, dead dolls. Thank you for the hi, bear friend. How are you this morning? Andrew, do you have like a bowl of prompts that you use for yourself and you pull from the bowl to figure out what to draw for the day? Y'all, do you hear that? I'm gonna show you something in a second. All right, now I'm going to just throw up this thing here because I did not get it in the initial sketch. Y'all, clearly I missed a lot of stuff in the initial sketch. I think I didn't finish it and then I forgot that I needed to come back to it and I went on to something else, but we'll get it now. Let me turn this around. Insomnia has been real this week. It sounds like Dead Dolls didn't get a lot of sleep either. Dead Dolls, you said you stayed up way too late. I hope it was doing something fun though. If you're gonna stay up late, I hope good TV shows. Oh, Dead Dolls, you are watching a good show? Ah, Andrew, a lot of um a lot of artists on YouTube too, on YT. God, I gotta be careful how I'm doing this. Um, a lot of artists on the YT have prompt lists. So if you search for prompt lists, you should be good. You should be able to find some prompt list and then you can create your thing, your your piece of paper, however you pull it out from there. There we go. I don't know what this part of it is, but we'll put it in. That is a little bit too much here. Not that much of it shows, so I'm going to take some of that out. Yeah, Andrew, Andrew's using a prompt list over there. And Veronica Mars. Not Veronica Mars has a new season, right, Dead Dolls? You were watching like the whole replay. Hey, Maximalist. Good morning. Arts and Garabatos. Good morning. Meow. Good morning. Thank you for getting your heart, me. You had to get some paper. No, Andrew, you're good. You are all good, my friend. All right, y'all. I don't know what I have this thing twisting up over here. Let's get. I tell y'all not to be so concerned about perfection, yet some of these things I'm like, oh, I can't leave it like that. But y'all, this is the struggle, right? So it's something that you have to just keep reminding yourself to that this is practice. You're trying to get better at something. So you will just continuous every drawing, every line, every stroke, every attempt is an opportunity for you to learn something new about what you're doing and a potentially better way to approach it the next time, or a way that you prefer to approach it the next time. When I say better, I mean better for you. Because not everything works for everyone. We really have to start reminding ourselves to do the things that work for us. 4 episodes of Fallout you had to catch up on, and you're watching Veronica Mars. Okay, y'all. I have never watched Fallout. Heidi, good morning. Thank you for joining us. You're looking for some reference pictures. Andrew, the place that I always look first, the place that I always look first is Pinterest, or but then also a good place to look is those royalty free image places like Unsplash, Pixabay. They have some royalty free images too that are good for references if you want to look there. You know what I'm realizing, y'all? I Heidi, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I Oh wait, Heidi, I'm like reading your profile. You have Do you focus on architecture, Heidi? I see it in your description. You love architecture. Yeah. We were talking about that earlier. That I I love to do storefronts. You did a whole year last year. 365 days. That is awesome. Nice. Now that's a challenge. Well, Heidi, I have been going live here every morning with folks. Um we've Hello, Baba Joe. You said you're in art school? Thank you for the follow. Michelle, good morning, friend. How are you? User 814465, etc. I cannot read all those numbers. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. We are definitely in a collective learning space, Baba Joe. We definitely are. I am doing, my name is LeeAnn. For the folks that are new in the room, my name is LeeAnn. I am an illustrator and a printmaker, primarily a printmaker, but I started a back to basics drawing practice for myself. Folks that are outside the room, come on in. So I am doing basic, like, beginner drawings exercises in here in the mornings. I started going live doing the practice just as a means of holding myself accountable to actually doing the practice every day. And then what has happened is it has evolved into this collective learning space where we're all contributing. Um, so yeah, that's what you walked in on. I am refining some basic sketches. So we have been doing a lot of building a basic sketch with simple shapes. And now this is some refining that I'm doing. So for instance, uh, simple shapes, these are initial sketches of a car you can see, and this is like the front side of a boat, the front angle that you know. So we went on to, after buildings we had moved on to vehicles a little bit. So basic shapes put together in that initial sketch and then refining it in this way. So we started with these at basic shapes. That blue behind were just basic shapes, and now I'm adding the detail to it. Thank you, Heidi. So yeah, we've kind of evolved into a collective learning space here. So you never stop learning. Exactly, Heidi. Exactly. So it's been pretty good. Um, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody, y'all. It's been pretty good. We hang out, we have a good time, and I'm here every day, 9 a.m. Eastern. Although I keep starting saying it, but I haven't. I, Good morning, Trisha. Thank you, Heidi. Yeah, I just finished this one, and now we're doing this, and then after this, we move on to. I think that's it for the buildings. We're going to move on to that car and that boat. Y'all, I um guess what, y'all? I'm going to tell you something so you can laugh at me. Heidi, eventually, so because it's a beginner practice, what I'm really trying to do is not skip ahead. So I am leaning into each stage of the practice deeply. So we went through in here, we went through doing all of the beginner initial shape, initial sketches first, and then I'm going through and I'm refining all the sketches because I'm just trying to show folks how the build up can happen. But at the same time, it's a practice for myself, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm not running ahead. um I'm trying to do it in a slow, thoughtful, intentional way, because you know how we are. I'm a full-time artist, so I spend a lot of time making to be able to pay my bills. But this practice and this play, I'm trying to do in a slow, intentional way. That's why I'm doing all of it traditionally too. Um, Not watermelon. Good morning. I see that you're back, friend. I appreciate you coming back. How are you? Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you. So yeah, Heidi. So eventually, so what Heidi actually what I am doing is probably some of them I will ink, some of them I will paint, some of them will try other things to add value with it, you know? So it should be an interesting ride. Oh, Trisha T, thank you for lighting up the finger hearts. Y'all, thank you for liking the live. Y'all are pushing me out, friends. We are getting those numbers up there. All right. What's my next one? Oh, in here. That's what I need to finish, the detail in here. So, y'all, there's some of the detail that will not get addressed in the sketch. we'll get it addressed. I keep saying it, but we'll get it addressed in like that next phase of you fixed your computer. That's awesome, Andrew. We will get it fixed. Why do I keep saying fixed? Yeah, we'll get the details created at this phase of adding value to the sketch. So however we choose to add the value, whether it's shading, hatching, cross hatching, stippling, painting, whatever tool we're using to add value, whether it's color we're using to add value, whatever it is, that value will then create some additional form on the piece. Oh, Heidi, I appreciate you. I'm here every day, friend, so you can be back anytime that feels good to you. Um, Andrew, I am probably gonna be here until for another hour and a half. If you need to go and come back, I will probably be here for another hour and a half. I mean, sorry, not watermelon. I don't, so I'm not officially. Yeah, so I'm doing, it's my own basic art practice that I'm doing, and it's kind of evolved into this thing where I am essentially walking through what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So it's like it has become like a collective educational space. So I'm not formally teaching, but I am pointing out what I'm practicing, what I'm doing, why I'm making certain decisions. And folks ask questions all the time. So if folks are asking questions, I share as much as I know. Other folks in the room will share as much as they know. You know what I mean? So it has become a space where folks are learning every day, no matter how much experience they have, because it's not only necessarily learning from me, but we're sharing. And because I'm doing the co stream, I'm saying a lot of the stuff out loud so both people can kind of learn from, both sets of folks can learn from whatever is being shared, you know? You said you've learned so much in here and it doesn't have anything to do with art. Black Lotus, I appreciate you and I appreciate that. Yeah, we talk about non-art related things a lot too. Where it's a cool space. You mean to find the stream again, Andrew? Is that what you're asking? Alejandra, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Is that what you mean, Andrew? To find the stream again? Actually, what I am going to do is take this down a little bit. Yeah, if I also feel like I might be yelling. So you said you think I could teach art because I draw so beautifully. Thanks, not watermelon. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. For the building drawing, I'm gonna send you I'm gonna type it in there, Andrew, so you know. I think if you look up building facade, you'll find a bunch of options. Heidi, me too. So let me show you what the full. This is the full. It's a double sided with the Prussian blue and the vermilion over here. So that's the full pencil. That's what makes it so interesting. I'm appreciated. Thank you, Black Lotus. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. You know that. Chrissy, good morning. Yeah, Heidi, the Moose 248. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Alejandra, thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, Heidi. You like that, right? It's kind of nice. The two colors. I like it. It's one of my favorite sketching tools. I use other things to sketch, but I don't know. I guess it makes me feel it's useful, of course. The using the blue as the light and the red to refine. But of course it's also it's fun to they're fun to use. Oh, good, Andrew. I'm glad you found a good one. Y'all, I was just thinking that I was going to get up to show y'all something, but I don't remember what it is. So I guess I'll have to wait until that thought passes. Okay, the thing that I've been trying to, I keep starting to say it and then I keep forgetting. Tomorrow morning, I have an appointment, so I will not be on at 9 a.m., y'all. I am not, I will for sure go live tomorrow, but I am not 100% sure what time it will be. It is likely to be in the evening because I have a very strong suspicion that the stuff that I have to get done, I will not be able to get it all done. Oh, Alejandra, thank you for joining the Inky crew and getting your heart me. I appreciate you. Um, So I do not think I'll be able to. Good morning, Eos. How are you? Thank you for getting your heart me. I'm glad you were able to make it back. Hey, make it chatter. Good morning. So I will be going live tomorrow. I just will not be here at 9 a.m. Eastern. I am doing well today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you asking. The thing that what I will for sure do is once I know the time, I will post it to my stories. I will post it in that little bubble above my head. So I will let y'all know. So I know I might miss some of you because it's not the same time. But I won't be able to go live tomorrow morning. I will be live tomorrow though, because I'm not missing. I haven't missed one day since November 10th. I'm gonna keep going. You can't stay, just wanted to say hi. You know that we love when you do your love bye. So, hello, my friend. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for getting your heart me, and thank you for the golden buzzer, friend. You know, I appreciate you. Be easy. Good morning. Do I use a ruler? Um, Andrew, absolutely. I am a firm believer in using whatever tools you need to make things easier for you. I won't say that I use a ruler all the time, but I will use a ruler when I feel like it. I am, you said let the cat sit. It's not the cat I'm going for. I'm going for my water. That cat, I locked the door this time, y'all. Not just pulled it shut, I locked it. That cat is not coming in here today. Not today. Let her stay out there. I don't care how much she whines. She has to stay out there. So, Andrew, I am a firm believer in using the tools to make things easier for yourself and or if you need to practice with the ruler until you get to the point where you feel good. Where you feel good about your lines. So, yeah, I definitely use a ruler. This I'll show you one of my favorite rulers to use. Look at this little cutie here. I love this ruler because you can carry it with you. Um, and it extends to a longer ruler. So it's a really cute but also portable, useful tool. And it has it has angle markings. So you can also use it to measure some angles for your lines and your shapes too. Love this one. Heidi, thank you. I'm a tool hoarder. I am definitely a tool hoarder. So names, welcome in. Thank you for joining. So yeah, I would say that that's probably one of the oh y'all, I didn't put the do not disturb on. Something just came up. Oh, my sister is texting me. Yeah, let me text her back. All right, now let's do not disturb so we don't have those notifications. What's my favorite tool? I don't have an answer for you, Heidi. So, Heidi, I'll tell you this. I am actually primarily I am a printmaker, and so I primarily spend my time doing I'm a letterpress printer, I'm a screen printer, and I do liner cut print. So, if I was to say my favorite, you said uh, you said so. If I was to say my favorite tool, I would have to say it's my presses. But from a drawing perspective, that's a challenging question because there are so many awesome tools. But this, I think I would say my favorite way to like ink add value is with like a with a fountain pen dip ink. That's my favorite. Um this practice I'm trying to explore tools that I haven't used in a long time. I'm trying to explore tools that I may never have used. And I'm trying to do a little bit more in addition to learning and going through the fundamentals again. I am also trying to make sure that I am doing some art play and experimentation. I didn't intend to start out with the experimentation thing, but in conversations in these rooms, in this room, and talking to folks, um, I realized that it's something that part of the reason I even had to do this basics practice, back to basics practices, I hadn't been doing that experimentation with my art, and I needed to start doing it. So I'm trying to combine the two. And again, like I said before, I'm taking it slow. You said that's yours too. That's awesome, Heidi. That's awesome. Yeah, it really is my favorite. Be easy. Good morning. Oh yeah, Andrew, a clipboard will always work. If you don't need to do a measurement, any kind of straight edge will work for the purpose of helping you to get a straight line down. You're right, Andrew. Absolutely. Be easy. How are you? Um, User 814465. Are you still with us? Drop a heart emoji in the chat. Yeah, um I'm not saying just drop an emoji. I get scared sometimes. What's gonna happen? Because what people are going to drop because I don't know them. Oh yeah. Heidi, I'm gonna show you some nibs in a second here that you are as somebody that loves dip pens, you are probably going to you would appreciate nerding out about those as well. All right, y'all. I'm taking this line here, taking it down a little bit further. Um, my proportions are not so precise, um, but that's okay because again, it's practice, and like I said, every time you go through a round of the practice, the important thing is just like anything else. The important thing is learning from it, and continuing the practice because that's where you start to get better and better, and the refinement comes. So this is, let me show you under here. You see this detail here under the, I'm going to just add some shapes for each one of those corbels that are under that little mini Eve here. Again, all this, like these dark areas, are going to get addressed whenever we are adding whatever tool I decide to use to add value to this one. I probably will ink this one. We'll get y'all. We'll get I need to figure out if I can turn that off. We'll get those we'll get that value added. I'm not touching the screen anymore. We'll get the value added there. You get me. I'm putting this down now because um that thing is going to frustrate me to no end. I'm gonna make these bigger too. This is probably not, again, the proportions are not um probably as exact as I would do them if I was to do this again. But this was earlier in the practice, and I learned some things along the way, and I reminded myself of some things along the way. Oh, let me show you before I forget. I wonder if you can see it enough in the. Look at these and everyone else. I think I showed y'all. I already showed y'all. Some of you saw these already, but Heidi, because I know you also like you're a dip pen person, I'll show you these. The rest of the most of the folks in here, I've seen them already. Look at these. Look at these nibs. Aren't they pretty? Look at that. Yeah, look at those. These are pretty. So, y'all will see me use these in here because I will be doing some inking. I have other nibs, but these are brand new and I haven't touched these yet. And they're so pretty. I love them. Y'all, I am a dork. It's okay. You wish you lived next door to me. Oh, Black Lotus. Ah, Black Lotus, you have me blushing in here. Thank you. You wish you lived next door to me. I don't know, Black Lotus. Maybe I would be bothering you too much. If we live next door to each other, you might get tired of me. I appreciate you, Black Lotus. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You you have so much to tell me. Does that mean I need to visit you today in your room? You have so much to tell me. If if you're if you're on your live later, I will definitely come say hi. All right, y'all. What did I say I was doing? I was putting this detail in here. You know what? Let me check on this. You said you never get tired of me. Y'all, maybe. Oh, you know what? I need to move this over a little bit so that everybody can see. I have to keep remembering that, y'all, to move the screens so that everyone can see. Well, y'all, I certainly am not tired of you. I have to tell you, when I realized I'm helping with my mom with something tomorrow, that's why I'm not going to be here. And she even my mom is like, I'm sorry, I know you have your live stream, but I couldn't get another day, time. I told her it was okay. Of course, it's my mom. But um I definitely was like, oh man, I'm gonna miss the crew tomorrow. But y'all, I am going to go live. We'll just be a little bit later. Sometimes those things will happen. But I will be here at some point. As soon as I know what time. Andrew, see, I'm using my ruler because I put a little bit of swing on that roof that is not there. So I'll let you know as soon as I know what time I can go live. And I will tell you this, y'all. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'll be home or if I'll be at my mom's. So if I'm at my mom, it's just going to be the phone. So we won't have the two screens. But something is better than not going live, you know? All right. So here, this is what I said I'm doing. Yeah, you know that sometimes I lose my train of thought, and I definitely have been losing it a few times in the last minute or so, or the last 5 minutes. Yeah, Trisha, I will post it in my stories as soon as I know what actual time I'll be able to do it. I will. Vogan, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. You said if you live next door to me, you would. I'd have to call to let you know to stop singing. This isn't a karaoke bar. Would I be yelling at you because you're singing at the top of your lungs all the time? Be easy. I would be like, be easy. Give it a rest. That is funny. That is so funny. I would be like, yo, be easy. Stop already. It's too much. Yeah, my stomach is growling. Black Trisha, Black Lotus is like, hello, why aren't you cooking? No, singing at home is such a joy. You'd be clapping in the next door apartment. Right? I'm laughing at him because he knows that nobody would be telling him to stop singing. We would probably join in whatever the song is. Andrew, a clipboard is good, like a ruler. So, what I would say is anything that has a straight edge on it will do the trick for drawing a straight line. Unless you need to measure something, a specific ruler is not necessary. All right, Andrew, I will see you later. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you tomorrow, friend. And good luck with getting yourself some subscribers today. We definitely would be a whole chorus jamming out. Oh, I definitely would. Black Lotus, Trisha, that's right. I forgot. Trisha was cooking last night. She was live cooking last night. Coach Chantel, Coach flying in. Good morning. I haven't called you that in a long time because I don't see you flying in on here. It doesn't show it. How are you? Thank you for the heart me and the go popular. You would be easy. You would invite yours for back to do background vocals. Yeah, yeah. You would have your whole neighborhood. Are you? Be easy. Do your neighbors complain about that now? I hope not. They shouldn't. They should not complain about that. Oh, you know what's going to be fun, y'all? You, they are. Oh, you. Oh, I thank you for the golden buzzers, Coach Chantel. You said your neighbors are too loud to care. You said, "Look out, LeeAnn, you're being set up for something." Oh Lord, I can't even think. Oh, Andrew, you came back. You had to go buy a ruler. Where did you go to buy a ruler? Ooh, the last one your bed shared a wall. Uh-oh. Oh, Eos, you said you've been waiting for musical neighbors? Ooh, yeah. Trisha, you're right. I am being set up. look where look where we're going. I am being set up. Did you literally run to the Dollar Tree just now, Andrew? Wow, that's convenient. You felt very strongly about that ruler. That's kind of awesome, Andrew. Tell me. I'm not even reading that out loud. I cannot handle you. You can walk there from your house in like 2 minutes. Oh, Andrew, that's awesome. Well, now you have a ruler. You are like, this clipboard is not working out. I'm going to go get me a ruler. That is awesome. Black Lotus, you said you saw Andrew in the Dollar Tree already? Oh, Andrew, that is awesome. That is very convenient. Rustic Empath, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I'm telling you, sometimes when we go off on our like tangents, I know people are outside this room like, what is going on in there? I see it. She's drawing something, but the things she's saying, and she's laughing all the time. Y'all, come on in. We have a good time in here. Join us. Join us, y'all. We have a good time in here. We are all now envisioning, if we were neighbors, the things that would be happening next door. They used to listen to techno music at 3 a.m. and you heard hit me with your shoulder beams. You are be easy. You need to think about doing a stand-up routine. I gotta say, you set me up a lot in here daily, frankly. But you are a funny guy. You need to start thinking about doing a stand-up routine. Art Walker, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Raymond Martin 479. Thank you for joining us. Good morning. Y'all, Be Easy needs a stand-up routine. For real, for real. Be Easy, you need to hit the comedy circuit. He does. He really does. He's quite talented. And he's quick with it. You don't know any jokes? Be Easy. You set me up for a crack up joke every day. What are you talking about? You don't know any jokes. You're trying to say you don't know any jokes. All you know to do is to tell real stories. Yeah, so just tell those real stories anonymously as a joke. Y- Yeah, this cat is now outside the door scratching. Hey, Anna, good morning. Welcome back. How are you this morning? Black Lotus. You said you only wanted to live next door to get the baked macaroni and cheese? That is funny. I'm doing well, Anna. Thank you for asking. We're being silly in here as usual. Black Lotus, I only make that either at Christmas or Thanksgiving, not even both. Either or. You said you're silly too? Yeah, this is the right place for you. I'm glad you're back. I am glad you're back. You definitely will appreciate us. That baked macaroni and cheese is a one time a year special. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna leave it like that. Again, my proportions are not as tight as I would like them, but again, I just have to keep reminding myself, and when we're doing this, just reminding that this is practice, and every time you're learning something and you just take it with you to the next one. And it doesn't have to be exact. Too young to realize how to try to give it all my hours when I had the chance. Party 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Oh, thank you. I'm like going and going and y'all can't see. Thank you, Art Walker. You said you'll just every I'm like going and singing and you can't see. And nobody else told me that y'all couldn't see. I don't know. I don't know if y'all are really here for what's on the screen. You just tell stuff about yourself. It comes out funny sometimes. Oh, please be easy. You know that you are a riot. Not sometimes, every time. You're like, I'm just humbly telling y'all stories. You know that you are hilarious. Is this Khan Mila? Khan Mila, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, this is part of Be Easy's shtick, y'all. Acting like I'm all innocent. I'm not funny. I'm just telling y'all little stories. While he's in here setting me up every day. Setting me up every day so I do a big, like, y'all, a big laugh. You, Black Lotus, you said, not me, teacher. I'm at the head of the class. You're paying attention, right? You, Black Lotus, is at the head of the class, y'all. She's paying attention. Deborah, good morning. Welcome in. How are you this morning? Oh, yeah, where am I? I don't even know anymore. You know that I lose my train of thought every 5 seconds. You're in the middle. Half good, half naughty. Anna, it's all right to be in the middle. Oh, Art Walker, you too. Thank you for stopping by and joining us. Have a great day. All right, y'all. What did I say? All right, I'm going to go down here because I think I've finished everything up here. Everything that I'm going to address at this stage. Because, like I said, a lot of some of the detail and the form will get enhanced by the value when we add the value. This one I am going to ink. So when I add the ink value, I think we came down here and I was good. Y'all, I think the only thing left here now are these stairs. I was avoiding them, but alas, they need to be done. So they will get done right now. Well, I'm going to prioritize y'all being able to see the drawing. So if I think I'll push this up. Crystal Lee, good morning. Welcome in. Y'all, don't forget to keep tapping the screen so that we can get the likes up and get more folks in here with us. Y'all, I feel like we've been here for like 4 hours already. I don't know why. We are only at about an hour. So we have a whole hour left. That's exciting. All right, so here we had already talked about this, but you see that our stairs have a swing to the left because of the angle that this photo was taken from. So the person wasn't straight on with the stairs, they were a little bit to the right of it. So we're seeing a little bit more skew to the left. So I am going to have to address that as I'm drawing the detail on these stairs. So I'm going to start with the lines, and you'll see here that's some of where our first lines will be. So let's get that in. Let me see how easily I can show y'all. I'm like twisting this thing around so you can see what I'm doing but also see the reference. I think that looks good. I think this way both everybody can see both. Yeah, that looks decent. I'm trying to get, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a screenshot and use the screenshot because the words keep getting in the way. 7, I'm not opening the door. She is definitely out there like, open this door, lady. It's not happening, 7. There will be no door opening. Raylyn, thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining us. Okay, y'all, I think this is better now. The words are not in the way. Now let me get these lines in. One, two, three. I should be spacing these out more, but I think I'm going to space these out a little bit more, which means I'm just going to start from the top and do all the lines. I was trying to do just one initial set, but I want to make sure that I'm getting the spacing correct. So I think I'm going to just do all the lines. Let's get this here. You're pulling another drawing of the day from your bowl. What happened to the building? Did you finish the building? Andrew, did you finish the building? Oh, yeah, this is the wrong side. Oh, that's what I was going to go get for y'all to show y'all. Andrew has the theme is, ooh, look at that, y'all. I lost my whole thing here. You know why? Because I need to empty this. Y'all, I'll be right back. I'm going to empty my, when I say right back, you know the room is not that big. I'm just going to empty the sharpener in the garbage. It's so full. 7. Stop. Okay. Sharpener is emptied. Oh, the thing that I want to show y'all. Look at this. Because Andrew is talking about. Look at this, y'all. This is a prompt jar. Andrew, look. I also have a prompt jar. I've had this for years. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Nika Grace. Good morning, Feral Mom. How are you? I am doing well. We've been having us a lot of laughs in here. This is the first moment I think for the morning that we haven't been like completely just in tears laughing. Oh, you are doing a duck. That is awesome, Andrew. I like that. Andrew, you better start posting these drawings so that we can see them. I'm subscribed, so if you post, I'll be able to see. Thank you for getting your heart me for the Go Popular, Nika Grace. Feral Mom, thank you for the heart me. All right, now I have to sharpen this. I'm going to just go ahead and use this side of this one. Since this one is angry at me. I'm actually looking for my little knob, y'all. Y'all, I'm using these, I really am using these pencils. You know what, y'all? Andrew has given me an idea. I know we said we're doing animals next, and we are going to start with a horse because a few people asked, and also Dead Dolls had asked before, and I had promised Dead Dolls that when we start doing animals, I would start with a horse. I am terrified because I am terrible at animals and I am terrible at people, but this is about practice. Y'all, something is going on here with with me and this pencil and the sharpener. I lost another point just now. That's not good. That's too small. Why is this not working? So strange. Sharpener sounds are really nice. All right, I think we're all good now. Let's get these lines in. So this line is going to be the initial line. And then there's a dark shade that happens, and then there's another line. And then there's another line. Some of this probably I should deal with in the in the value add stage, but I am still going to put the lines there to give myself an outline. Thank you for the golden buzzers and the Go Popular Farrah Mom. I appreciate you. I know the sharpener, right? Art I ASMR, you're right. Maybe I'll cut out. Oh, you can't see it. I'm going to make a video just sharpening pencils. That will be the video that goes viral. Watch y'all. The silliest thing. I did a paper ASMR video, a paper ripping video. Kebab, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. One, two. Yeah, because you know I lost my, like, where I was. You know I'm always losing my train of thought super easily. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. There we go. All right, y'all, that is just the outline for myself, so I know what I'm doing for the when I go in to add the value for the stairs here. That will help guide me. So I'm getting some of this stone stuff on the side taken care of. Y'all, that cat is outside whining and complaining. But guess what? Too bad for her, because she will not be coming in here. Oh. Just putting in some. I said I wasn't going to do it exactly. 7 is crying. You feel so bad? Don't feel bad, Black Lotus. 7 is fine. Old 212 person, good morning. Welcome in. Don't feel bad for her. She is fine. She's being a brat, is what she's doing, and I'm not playing with her right now. Y'all, listen. Let me show you. Let me see if I can. These are I can't show. You're not going to see it. I have 5 puncture marks right here and 3 right at my collarbone here from 7 puncture marks. So don't feel bad for her. She's ruthless, y'all. No, to be fair, um it really was a mishap. She did not intend to puncture me with her claws. It was a mishap. She was doing something, the other cat was doing something, and I moved, and everybody got scared. And claws were out, cats were jumping, and I got punctured in the melee. It wasn't intentional though. So I'm not going to give her a hard time. That's the first time that has ever happened. What did I do to 7? Not a thing. Be easy. Thank you for getting your heart me. That was the first time that I mean, the cats have been here for 6 years. That's the first time that has ever happened. It was a total accident, but it was one of those things where everything went wrong in the moment and I got punctured. So, Black Lotus, do not feel sorry for 7. Thank you for getting doing the Go Popular Be Easy, Be Easy. You're going to be moving up. I see you every day. You're making sure you get your Heart Me and your 25 points from your Go Popular friend. You're going to be moving up in the rankings pretty quickly doing that. I see you. I'm paying attention. That writer Akil Books. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. All right, y'all. Guess what? We are done with our this one. We're done with the detail for this one. Y'all, I think that's it for our buildings for right now. I think we got all the buildings. Let me just double check. We got these two. We got these two. We got these two. We got these two. Yeah, we do a lot of work in here. Hello. More. We got these two. We do work in here, y'all. We got these two. I think that's it for buildings. All right, so I think we did all our buildings, and now we need to get to our cars and our boats. We really did not do a lot of cars and boats, y'all. I probably am going to go back to that. These are the still life ones we did. I'm probably going to go back to cars and boats at some point, because y'all, even when we move on to certain things in here, I still have to keep going. I don't have to, but I choose to keep going with some of the practice because y'all, I want to do this one because again, this is my practice that I'm really trying to build some fresh new ideas for an illustration style. So I want to keep going. You want to make it to the top of the mountain. I don't even know what the highest level is. Does anybody know that the highest level of the fan club things? I know it goes into the 30s at least. Trisha T, thank you for the golden buzzers and for the Go Populars. And Trisha T just leveled up. What did that say, Trisha T? Is it 19? Woohoo! Y'all, remember, did anybody else level up? Because 19. Did anybody else level up? Because I can't see it all the time, and I was looking at the screen and I saw it. So if you leveled up and we didn't do any cheers, let me know so that we can do your cheers. If you leveled up. So we're going to do the whatever this was. Let me see. I think it was a old school Land Rover. Let me find it. Oh, also, y'all, by the way, the eye of the tiger, the thrill of the fight. That's what the Land Rover. Is the Land Rover makes you think about that. Be easy. Oh, EOS, have a great day. Thank you for being here with us. I'm so glad you came back. I'm so glad you came back and joined right in, friend. Take care. Have a fabulous day. Yeah, I forgot already what I was doing. You know that. Oh, I'm looking for this. I think this was the old school Land Rover. Let's see. Much love to you. Thank you. Cars, vehicles. I don't remember what I named. Vehicles, here we go. Yeah, I don't remember which one this was. There are some in here that, oh, here. I think it was this one. I think it was this one, yeah. Can you see that, or is it too dark? Yeah, do you notice I haven't had to turn the light? The light has been really good today. It hasn't been too much. The screens have been clear. Yeah, we are on a roll today. All right, so now I'm actually going to start at the top to add these details to this one, yeah. So there's some curving that I need to add. This is a nice one to start with, I think. Let me make sure our screen is, you all can see, but also this is where the challenge comes in. I want y'all to be able to see as much of the image as possible, but also see what I'm drawing. And I also have to have it in a place that I have enough leverage to do it. There are a lot of things that I have to consider, y'all. But I think this is a good one. Andrew, are you still there? How is the duck coming along? Oh, I think Andrew left us, y'all. Andrew ditched us. Andrew's doing his duck. All right, y'all. All right, so here you'll see the detail here. I have it coming to a point because we had done a triangle here. But once we get into the detail here, we see that there is a slight raise and a curve there that I'm going to now put in. Right, again, at this stage, there is a curve here. It's not a sharp edge, so I'm going to address that as well. Same thing here. It's not a perfect point. It does have a slight angle down. So we'll address that here. So good ways to do some slight adjustments to the curves and such. And this way we can get the detail in from the basic shapes that we had laid down. So you know what I'm doing? I'm going to reduce our opacity in our traditional way. So I'm going to erase the darkness of that blue, which normally probably would have been a lot lighter if I was just sitting down going through the sketch. But because we're talking it through, I'm going over the line sometimes multiple times. And then also, it's easier for y'all to see when the lines are darker. Now, if you need to go over your lines multiple times to feel comfortable with what you've laid down, do it. You can always erase. You can always erase. All right, let me sharpen, get us a little bit of a sharp point on here without breaking. Without breaking this point. So here again, we're raising this up here, curve at this juncture right here, and then a slight angle on that line. A slight curve and a slight angle on that line. Oh, you know what? I forget that I can do a mobile preview on here. For the folks, while I'm waiting for this mobile preview to come up because it's taking a long time, for the folks that are outside the room, feel free to join us. We are doing basic drawing exercises. I've been drawing things using simple shapes. So we've built this sketch. We built this sketch using simple shapes. And now I'm going in to refine the sketch with one level up of adding some detail. There we go, finally. There we go. All right. So now I can actually see what y'all can see easily. And I think I have enough of it on the screen. All right. So again, we had a little lift up here. So a little lift up to a curve. And there's a curve here. We're following our line straight across. There's a slight change in this angle here. So right like that. Just very slight. That's even maybe even too much, but we're good. That works. There's not enough of a difference there for me to do that again. I actually even think this could get taken down a little. Yeah, I'm clearly overthinking already, right? There we go. This is not a sharp edge, it's a slight curve. There we go. That's why my lines are so dark. I literally just went over the exact same thing because I'm overthinking it. All right. You hear, yeah, you hear, hello, So. You hear her, right? Don't you? So, thank you for getting your heart, me. And for the golden buzzer friend. Yeah, I already told them she's not coming in here. I actually locked the door this time. Oh, now you can hear her for sure because now she's getting louder. It's like she knows we're talking about her. Attention seeking, this cat. All right, y'all. I'm going to draw in my line here. This point already feels precarious, yeah. I feel like it's about to break on me. I don't know what's going on. Why they're hating. She is asking questions. That's a really good one. So because that is, just in case you forgot, yeah, and she's already tried to open the door and she's very upset, annoyed. I don't wouldn't say upset. She has a very chill temperament. She's very annoyed because the door is locked. I got her. So she's very annoyed because the door is locked and she can't get in. Ooh, did you hear that? I synced up with Sade just now. Yo, did you hear that? That's more. That's like 11-11 level of synergy there. What? That's like 11-11 synergy there, y'all. Y'all, we really gonna have a good day today. We are going to have a fabulous day today. One He Upper, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I'm so usually so busy running my mouth, I don't hear the specific lyrics all the time. Oh my goodness. I know y'all think I'm a lunatic. It's okay. All right. What did I say? Let's put our little pill shape looking thing here. Seven is, it's like she knows y'all can't hear her, so she's putting on a show back there. Okay, what should I choose next? What detail? All right, I'm going to go in here now. So this is our door. This is where this line is. I'm leaving some of the detail for the when I add the value. But that's that line. Still our door. 7. Yeah, I'm just dropping some lightish lines for some of where the form really should be added by the value, but technically we haven't learned that yet, so I'm not adding it yet. Here there's an angle down, so I'm going to do that. So for a second I was like, what are you correcting? But I get you. Yeah, that's me. I'll take it. You're being mindful. You're being mindful. Jack's Lullaby, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. For a second, I was like reading your other post, and I was like, what? What are you correcting? And then I got it. I got it before I had to ask. I'm very proud of myself for that. Saturday night. All right, y'all. This one thing I will tell y'all, when I'm going through and doing the detail now, I'm getting some of it is I'm so annoyed with myself for not adding some of the other detail. There are some simple places that I could have added the basic shape detail or the basic shape in the initial sketch, and I'm just like, why didn't you just do it? How did we end up with that typo? For real, for real. How did we get there? How? Especially with the new stuff going on, I'm just watching and waiting to see how this is going to play out. Just fabulous. Good morning. How are you, my friend? Thank you for getting your heart, me. Wait, who's over here asking how I've been? Onyx Pause, welcome back. How are you? I've been good. We probably got on a tangent and the details were lost in the sauce. Yes, all the context, can't find it. We got off on one of our usual tangents. Exactly. Exactly. Onyx Pause. I must say I appreciate your returning every day. How are you today? Glad to have you here. Hello, Just Fabulous. Your teacher got terrifying. I hope she wasn't mad at you. I hope it wasn't you she was mad at. Tell me what happened, Onyx Paws. Tell me. 7, I am not opening the door, so keep it shut. Keep your lid shut. Yo, trap. 7, the cat is singing. She can't hear the music. I would give her that excuse. I would give her that, but she can't hear the music. Maximalist, she can't hear it. So said she's asking questions. That is how I feel for real. Alexi, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. 7, I'm not opening the door, so just stay. I'm telling you, it's like she can feel it. She can hear me. Know that I'm talking about her. She was mad at the whole class. She scrapped the group project. What did y'all do? Onyx pause. That sounds like y'all didn't do something she asked you to do, or did something she didn't want you to do. I have 2 cats, Onyx pause. 2 cats. You said Epic is looking around for the sound? That is so funny. I mean, I know she's loud. I didn't realize y'all could hear her that loudly. Maybe tomorrow I'll just have her in here because there's no point. She's disrupting us anyway. She's disrupting us anyway. Mermaid me, you hear her? Yes, I know. We all hear her. Saw it. Welcome in. She's earned, it sounds like she's earning her spot in the room. I guess that's what's happening, y'all. She's she in a couple days, she's already she's already earned her way into y'all's hearts. And now I feel pressure, y'all. I feel pressure. Now I might have to what I'll do tomorrow. Oh no, not tomorrow. Y'all, remember, I will you're laughing Trisha, you're laughing at me. Y'all, I will be here at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Onyx pause. Kids screaming into microphones and breaking tablets. You mean, oh, on the recording for the group project? Oh, good lord. Onyx pause. That doesn't sound good. Your poor teacher. I kind of feel bad for your teacher, Onyx pause. 7 is saying 7 wants some shine too. You said give in. Be easy. Be easy. Be easy. Be easy. We only got 50 more minutes. 15, 1 5. I'm getting off. I'm getting off. Let's see if that works. I'm getting off in 15 minutes. So if you want to do basic drawing exercises, if you are a beginner, Art Vibe, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. See you in homeroom. See you in homeroom, friend. I'll be there soon. You said never give in. Oh, be easy. Now we're talking. That's my kind of never give in. I'm not giving in. That's she's never gonna stop if I give in. The moment I give in, she's going to take it one step further and keep going. Cranky Panky! Hello! It's about Have a Heart Day, Shannon's Dream. Onyx Boss, tell me more about that. I've never heard of Have a Heart Day. I'm not giving in. Oh, I thought I saw Cranky Panky just now. You said your cat is too cute. Yeah, I'm not giving in to her though. If I give in to her, she'll never stop. Oh my God. Be easy. Be easy. For pickle Rick's sake. Oh, be easy. In solidarity with your struggle, with your trauma, in solidarity with your trauma, be easy. I for sure I'm not giving in. How about that? In solidarity with your trauma. All right, I'm just putting a line here that's going to guide me when I'm adding some value. In solidarity with your trauma. 7. No, I really think I did these wheels. Well, fine. Never surrender. Trisha, you're over there cracking up. Nikolai, welcome back. Thank you for joining us. How are you this morning? So there's a girl named Shannon. All right. I'm I'm seeing your update. Matthew! Hello, MA Radio. She wanted to give schools on reserves. Ah, all over Canada. Yeah. I'm going to look it up, Onyx Pause. I'm going to look it up. That's cool. And y'all were doing your group project for that and people were misbehaving that way? Oh, that's not nice. That's not okay. That actually sucks. I'm disappointed. She wanted to help them. Yeah, I get it, Onyx Pause. Oh, she is so. She is absolutely miffed. Yeah, y'all listen to her. She is pissed off. Too bad, too sad. Oh, you missed it, so. I need to stop. I'm slandering her name. But I showed where I have puncture wounds in my arm and on my up here from her. Hey, Agony Prime. She is pissed off. Agony Prime, thank you for getting your heart, me friend. How are you? Onyx Pause, I'm definitely going to look that up because I am curious about that. But I'm disappointed that the kids in, I'm saying kids, the the I don't know what age y'all are on Pause, but I'm disappointed that they messed up for such, that's such an important reason. She don't take kindly to that. You said you were wondering how she was gonna get me back for my betrayal. Um, I'm not going to slander her. It totally was an accident. It was like a weird. Onyx Pause. Are you that young? What are you? She said, right? Tell them. No, she's definitely in this conversation with y'all. All right, Onyx Pause. I didn't realize you were that young. So then I guess I get it, I suppose. Oh, now she's getting aggressive out there, yeah. She knows we're talking about her. You hear her? Yeah. She's like, you are in there slandering my name. I'm gonna make these wheels smaller because I think I I am cracking up because she is really playing into y'all's hands right now. She knows exactly what she's doing. She knows we're talking about her, and she was like, let me get my. Oh, now she's scratching at the door, y'all. It's serious business going on out there. That is exactly what she's saying, so. Lar, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Oh, your birthday's on April 18th. You're gonna have to remind me, Onyx Pause. Onyx Pause, are you supposed to be on here? I hope your parents are saying it's okay for you to be on here. Yeah, your cat always begs to go outside. But if you let him out, boom, he begs to come back in. Yeah. Um, the cats don't go outside. I don't play those games. I don't want the cat outside and then in my house again. Mm-mm. The cats do not go outside. But I she's definitely. You are allowed. All right, Onyx Pause. Um, this angle that I got here is I want it to be a little bit closer to what's actually on the picture. Yeah, she's scratching now. Y'all did this. It's y'all's fault, because y'all are entertaining her. Because she can mind meld and read every comment. 7, be quiet. It's only a few more minutes. Relax. So, thank you for the golden buzzer. She can't hear us. She can hear me. She can hear y'all. You said your cat literally kills birds 24/7. Pass. She's not lonely. There's another cat out there. She's not lonely. You said play the Scooby Doo theme song. She'll get it. There's another cat down there. Downstairs. She can just go downstairs and be with her, whatever he is. She don't want to talk to them. She wants to talk to me. You're right. Onyx Pause, I hope that cat doesn't bring those birds into your house. There's a little curve here on this tire that's on the back that I need to just get in. And then again, I'm not going to I'll do the texture detail when I'm inking. Or yeah, I think I want to paint this one. What do y'all think? I think I want to paint this one. It's a dog's life in here. She's probably mad at him. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, with the whole story of what she's doing and why she's doing it. You said every cat is your cat's sworn enemy? Oh my goodness. Onyx Pause, I absolutely will do whatever I feel is best. Your friend's cat leaves the birds on the porch? Y'all, no. I cannot deal with these with cats bringing unalived other animals. Keep those unalived other animals to yourself, please and thank you. Keep them to yourself. Oh, I can imagine. You said a little eco disaster. I can imagine. Oh my goodness. There are actually, I didn't realize this. I mean, I've known about it now for a couple of years, but there are several, I guess, in my neighborhood, in my complex, specifically. It's not a huge complex, but enough. Um, there are, oh, there she goes again. There are, I guess, several people that have cats and they let them out during the day. I didn't realize that so many people do that and then just have them come back at night. Cats do it because they think you can't hunt for yourself. Is that right, Onyx Paws? I honestly oh. The next door neighbor's cat used to leave caught mice on your doorstep. Yeah, I see. Mm-mm. Pass. Hard pass. Mm-mm. Hard pass. Hard pass. Not interested. Keep your keep keep your dead mice to yourself. Yeah, I can't keep up with the rules of what I'm supposed to say and what I you're unalive the mice to yourself. That sounds so weird. Keep your unalived mice to yourself. Yo, TikTok has me saying you have to be careful what you're saying to the point where she was trying to take care of the whole neighborhood. One for you, one for you, one for you. Well, yeah, that's what Onyx Paws is saying, right? They're doing it because the others think you're a can opener. Well, one of the things I tell Be Easy is I'm glad that these cats they don't eat wet food, first of all, so there's no cans being opened. And second, they don't need to be fed they don't need to be fed like on a daily basis. They have one of those gravity feeders and they manage their own, like they eat when they're hungry and they manage their consumption and then they're good. Yeah, no, I'm very excited about that because I don't think they don't eat wet food. Um they only eat dry food and they will eat from the gravity feeder. So once the gravity feeder is full, your feeding the cat's job is done. I think that might be. I mean, listen. Let's be clear. I'm not getting another. I would never get another cat. A cat. I would never get a cat. Like intentionally on my own. So, all right, we're adding a little color here. Your cat eats wet food for dinner and kibble in the day. Okay. Kibble. I don't know the brand of the food. Kibble and bits and bits and bits. Y'all remember that ad? I probably sang it off tune, but all right, y'all. It is that time. We have crossed the threshold of 2 hours. And you got you got your cat because he was killing baby chickens? Oh, you want a couple little cats so badly? It's really time to go. It's really time to go. You could have these so. Where do I ship them to? Where do I ship them to? You said don't slander me like this. I mean, oh no, I know that. I know that. Okay, Onyx pause. See you tomorrow. All right, y'all. I am no, I you wouldn't be able to those you wouldn't be able to navigate that. It would be, and it's also so much additional to additional to think about, I think. So I can imagine it would be troublesome. Okay, my friends, as always, see, the visas are insane for pets because there's health, like additional, like you have to get all kinds of additional vaccination stuff depending on where you are for yourself, and then even more for them. Plane travel. Listen, these are traumatized if they have to do any kind of travel, much less plane travel. Yeah, I can imagine it would be tough. Unless you're staying someplace for a super long time, then it's not feasible. You'll have to enjoy you other cats. Well, see, she heard me say I'm getting off, so she's done yelling because she knows that I'll be coming out there soon. Y'all, this is the cats' personalities so really are interesting. All right, y'all. Um, as always, I appreciate for being here. Um, and thank you for hanging out with me. When you get to Europe, Central Asia, you'll think about it. Cause is that because you're going to be staying? Y'all, I'm not even going to tell you the reason that she's not scratching at the door is I think she's throwing up, y'all. I am not excited right now. Um, all right, I'm getting off this live. Um, yeah, I hear it. Have y'all ever heard a cat like it sounds way worse than it is, but it's a terrible sound. Goodbye, y'all. Sorry. Now I have to deal with foolishness outside this door. Oh, bye. Yeah, awful. The first time I ever heard it, awful. Toodles, y'all. Bye. I'll post in my stories when I'm going live tomorrow. So once I know what time I can go live, I'll post in stories.